What's going on, everybody? Andre here. And today, I'm going over who I think the Dead by Daylight 10th anniversary killer is, and how I came to that conclusion based off of the clues and hints we've been given so far. So, if you're not up to date with all the teaser stuff, Dead by Daylight's been dropping these little teasers left and right for the 10th anniversary. The first one being this little calendar that says, open your eyes, follow the dates. Bam! This one right here. And you'll notice there's a little string of numbers on the bottom. People started going crazy with that, trying to find maybe like a 5-letter word out of it. Yeah. I jumped on that bandwagon. I basically got nowhere. Then shortly after, emails were sent out, basically showing the same calendar, but on this version of the image, there's a progressively growing set of numbers on the side here, so 1 through 5. And I took that as maybe something to do with smallest number to largest number. Once again, I don't know. I'm just presenting all the clues here. Afterwards, a teaser trailer got dropped. Now, this was one of the things that kind of set it in stone who I think the next killer is, and yeah, it was kind of the reason why I stopped trying to go down the rabbit hole of figuring out what the code was for myself, because I spent way too much time on it, and I kind of felt like a crazy person after it all. So, underneath this trailer is a new string of numbers. I got nothing from that, but here they are. But in the trailer itself, it shows this dude in a subway, and basically the people around him and the world around him starts getting all twisted and warped, and they look all weird and like twisted looking. Basically, this immediately reminded me of the new It movies. So like It and It Chapter 2, where when people start getting into these like dark versions of, you know, past memories, or whenever he just shows up showing us somebody one of the characters loved and it's all twisted. It's giving me basically flashbacks to those movies directly. Not just that, but in further along in the trailer, you see graffiti in the background. Now, I had to go take a snapshot of the teaser trailer myself because all the images online were super blurry. But a lot of people are pointing out that this spells out Steven with a little king on top of it. And not Steven with a V, Stephen, like Stephen King. So also the crown on top. And I can definitely see this, but I'm pretty sure that says Steven. In this trailer, the old announcer is back, and he reads us a little tale about, I don't know if this is about the new killer, if this is just about Dead by Daylight in general. I'm pretty sure this is about the new killer, but it goes as such. It slips into your darkest memories. Each stolen fragment becomes a weapon. Your fears, the tools of your suffering. It feeds on your mind's hollow echoes, growing in the dark places where light once lived. It shows you a world stitched from whispers, where your thoughts fracture and dissolve into delusion, an ancient being, the embodiment of unspeakable evil. It lures its prey deep within, tearing through the fabric of reality. For reasons no one dares to comprehend, you'll never escape. You belong to it. Now, in that trailer, at that very end, he overpronounces it, like you belong to it. So, yeah, I think this is Pennywise. I think the new killer is Pennywise. Yeah. And the reason I'm almost positive of it isn't just because of the little graffiti, nor the whole speech talking about how it, you know, takes advantage of your dark memories and like consumes your fear type of stuff. Not just that, but back to the 13 from before. Those 13s all over the place, I still think that those are dead giveaways for Stephen King. The reason being is Stephen King admittedly has a certain phobia called triskaidekaphobia, which is the fear or avoidance of the number 13. So now, keep that in mind. Then a new teaser was dropped that says, "Can you feel the darkness feeding on the heartless?" Now, a lot of people immediately started drawing conclusions to Jason from that, saying, "Oh, in Jason Goes to Hell, he's technically heartless." I think that that's a bit of a stretch. But underneath that message is a new string of numbers. I was originally convinced that it was going to be a 9-character word as our message, but basically they just added 4 more. So if we're following the theme here as to why, I kind of think that is the case, that those are all supposed to be letters spelling out something, is because it's 13. It's 13 characters. Again, it cannot be a coincidence, or it is. Or it is. I don't know. I don't know why they would ham fist 13 into everything if that wasn't an actual hint to something. That's kind of why I think it's not Jason, because I feel like that would be a bit on the nose. But yeah, let me know what you think about all this. Tell me what kind of killer theories you have with these announcements, because there's probably a lot of stuff I'm not thinking about when it comes to the possibilities of what kind of IPs can be brought into this. I was originally thinking Candyman, but then it was like, he's not really an ancient being, so that doesn't really apply. Neither is Jason. So anyway, yeah, basically that's it. Those are my thoughts on the new upcoming chapter. I'm almost fucking positive that it is Pennywise. I'm probably wrong. I might not be. And I guess we'll see here in a little bit whenever that PTB drops. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. See you later. Bye.